We're on here on the Odyssey putting green. A very special guest here, 9-time major champion, Mr. Gary Player. And we thought it'd be a good idea to walk up here because the last time I checked, they don't give you major championships unless you know how to putt. So we thought it'd be, and of course, you're known in the game of golf as being one of the top 2 or 3 putters and short game artists of all time. So we're honored to have you here, and what we thought we'd talk about a little bit, the Versa putter is our new putter, and it's all about alignment, helping you align on the putting green. And we thought we would ask just a little bit about what went through your mind as you were setting over really like a 10-foot, 12-foot putt that was very, very important. I know they were all important, but a very important 12-foot putt to ensure that you were going to make that putt more often.
Well, first of all, I've never worried about long hitting. All I hear is about, they say, oh, you want to see this guy play? He hits the ball so far. I'd rather hear him tell me that this guy is the greatest putter he's ever seen, because it's putting that wins the tournament, not long drives. Invariably, a man hits the ball 350 yards, he puts the next ball in the water or the sand trap, that drive was a waste of time. But every time you hold a putt of 3 foot or over, it means something. Only watch Tiger Woods. The reason why he was winning all those tournaments, that little thing called putting. That's what's important. Now, there are many, many ways to putt. I would like to however, give them a great tip on the swing as well. Now, when you're putting, the single most important thing that I can think of, and that's when you place the ball, you got to see your putter hit that name. You got to look at that name. I actually look at the A in Callaway, and I see my putter. Watch my eye. I see my putter strike the A, and the ball's gone, and I'm still staring at the same spot. I'll show you how you guys putt.
You guys, not me. You guys.
Watch
yes,
my
not
head.
Me.
You guys are going to hold this putt and you go. Now, once you move your head that much, watch what I'm doing. If you move your head 1/8 of an inch, watch, you move your head, this is all connected, so the putter goes outside the line. Watch this. If I move my head, look where the putter goes. So you got to hit that putt. I practice a lot like this. I look at the hole there, I put my hand here, and I putt like that. I don't even look where it goes. You got to keep that head. You cannot do it. Sounds easy. You cannot do it. You're too damn anxious to see where it's going. The only man I've seen on the tour that really does it is Tiger Woods. Watch him when he putts. You see him look at that name, and he hits it. He never looks. You got to learn to listen. Now, if you're deaf, you're allowed to look. Now, the other thing is, there are many ways to putt. You can putt stiff wrists. You can putt wristy. In our time, guys putted with the wrists because the greens were so slow, you could never reach the hole. So they all used their wrist and gave the ball a good rap. Now the greens are so magnificent. This is typical of a green. You can have a beautiful smooth stroke and it works. So it's horses for courses. There's no one way to putt. The best putter that ever lived was a man called Bobby Locke from South Africa. He came over here in 1947, won 7 out of 11 tournaments. He won 4 British Opens. He put the ball on the toe. He took the putter back on the inside and never followed through 1 inch. And that's pretty much the way I putted. In my life, if that's the hole there, this is the kind of stroke I used. I went back there and I didn't hit much of a follow through at all. I hit down on the ball, and just stopped. I trapped it. So there are many ways of playing. What you got to do is find out what suits you. But the most important thing, whatever stroke you use, and I've seen guys with all kinds of strokes, they got to see, if you watch my head now, if I'm putting in a tournament and I'm putting to that hole, watch my eye now. There the hole is, watch my eye. I never looked at that at all. Never looked there at all. I'm always listening. I wanted to beat Nicklaus to win the Grand Slam in 1965. And I'm not a Catholic. And I went to a Catholic church and I prayed not to win the tournament, to give me the patience and the fortitude to see my putter strike that ball and not look where it went. And I never saw one putt go in the hole, and I won.
Wow, that's
not easy to do that.
That's a great story.
It's a tough thing to do. Now, as far as the swing is concerned, watch this. Everybody has a different swing. Trevino takes the club out there. He aims over there and he's hitting over here. Palmer aims there, takes it back here. Jack Nicklaus took it back. Great ad for right guard. Like this. Furyk. They're all over the place. Ben Hogan, best player that ever lived. Flattish plane. Now, they all got different backswings. There's only one thing every superstar does. One thing. And that he rotates his body. Watch my body. See how I'm rotating? That's what you got to do. I'll show you a weekend golfer swinging. You got to lose this, man. That's what you got to use. Here. So, it's like karate. These little guys get such speed because they use the big muscle.
Stand back a little bit, please.
Shoo,
No,
shoo,
just kidding.
shoo, shoo, cha. They get speed, and that's what you got to learn to do. Rotate your body. Doesn't matter where you're taking it. Just rotate your body and your golf game, and watch your putter strike the ball. You will definitely lower your handicap. Now, if you can eat half of what you eat and walk for 30 minutes, you'll even get better. But you're all champion with a knife and fork.
Thanks so much. We have time for maybe one or two questions if anybody has one for Mr. Player before we get going.
Shake my hand. Shake my hand. What's your name? I've got 22 grandchildren like you. 22! Right, any question?
Any questions? Yes.
Speak up.
How's your vegan diet affected your
Good question. I'll put this mic on you.
How has your vegan diet affected your lifestyle?
I'm not a vegan, but I'm a vegetarian. Well, at least 80% vegetarian. I stopped eating bacon and ice cream and meat and all these things a long time ago. I'm 77. I reckon I could beat most 30-year-olds in a fitness contest, even at 77. Tons of energy, and I'm keeping my weight down. The older you get, the thinner you got to get. The less you eat, the longer you live.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
I'm case in point.
I tell you what we do. We do a test here. Anybody can do this? Give me a.
What do you need?
Don't know if I can do both of these. No, I can't. This grip's too thick. How many guys do you think can do that? Hold that club like that on their finger, like that. I wish we had two drivers. You don't have two drivers.
I can get them.
No, we haven't got time.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't got time.
Okay.
Two putters like that. I'll give you 5 dozen balls. Come on. I need 2 guys to come and try. 5 dozen balls. It's worth it, man. Some young guy come out.
What do you have to lose? Oh, if you can't do it,
You know what I'm going to do with you?
Okay.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do with him. I'm going to give him $5,000 and a brand new set of Callaway irons if he doesn't.
Okay.
Get pumped, boy. Get pumped. Right. In those 2 fingers there. Just open those 2 fingers there. Now don't use your thumb. Leave it alone. Get away. No, $10,000.
Okay.
You ready? You ready? You got it. You ready?
I got it.
No chance, man.
You owe us $10,000 and you can, we
here's
can get the Callaway.
here's a young
There's
guy.
a young guy.
Right.
Surely he can
Oh,
do it.
look at that. He's got big hands. He's got a chance. Bob, you think he'll do it? You think he'll do it? I don't think. All right. All right, for you $1,000, all right? No thumb, no, $2,000. No thumb, you got it. Tell me when you're ready. Grab it, you got it. You got it. No, you ready?
Pay the cashier on your way out. Hey, let's just take them all on and we can retire.
One more question, then we're going.
One more question. Anybody? Yes.
What's your workout routine consist of?
Good question.
Well, my workout routine is at least 4 times a week because I'm traveling so much, is to do at least 4,000 crunches, a lot of weights. I exercise my whole body. I go right down my whole body, but to keep that strong is the most important thing. And your legs, because as you get older, your legs start to get weaker. So I do my crunches and I do my squats. And before I get into bed, I try and do this 200 times. Just try that 50 times tonight and see how you feel tomorrow morning. You've got to keep these strong because as you get older, they get weaker.
Thank you, Mr. Player. We
Okay.
appreciate it. Okay.